Welcome to Garden Invaders, the show that transforms ugly duckling gardens like this one. With the fairy tale talents of designer Nikki Mager, the Garden Invaders, and a magic truckload of hard landscaping, we're going to change this into a swan. And the garden's owners, well, they're going to be winning beautiful things to put in here in our tricky gardening quiz. So let's go and meet them. Today we're in Walsall in the West Midlands in the garden of Emily Watson, who's a psychiatric nurse. It's Emily's first home and garden, and while she's been happy tackling the inside of the house, the garden has left her terrified, which is why we're here. Helping Emily and the team today is her friend Catherine Molesbury. You've been here 3 weeks, you've done marvels inside. What happened outside?
Well, I have attempted outside.
Have you?
Oh yeah.
Is this the remnants of outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an army
quite a lot
of
of grass.
friends that helped, and so I stationed people in various different areas. And Catherine was out here, and she did cut down all the grass, which was about about 5 foot
really
tall.
Because it's not a bad garden. I mean, you've got a patio here, you've got we've got some bricks.
Some house bricks.
And the lawn, well, the lawn's a bit knackered, really. You've kind of
Trimmed it.
You trimmed it to death, really, haven't you?
Like straw.
got some convolvulus,
Yeah, pretty flowers.
pretty
That's
flowers, but
nice.
essentially a weed.
A weed.
And here you've got some plants. They're not all of them alive, but you know.
Well, I'm not sure which are dead and alive, really, to be honest.
potential.
They're,
Well, there's a rule of thumb. It's the green ones that are alive and the brown ones are dead. That's. But it's it's got
sure.
potential. What kind of potential would you like to see developed?
somewhere to have parties, somewhere
Entertain friends.
to... Yeah,
Few drinks.
eating.
So
It's
just
a very social place, really, to...
a couple more chairs and a table.
Something a bit prettier, I think.
Pretty.
Something that's more relaxing, that doesn't make you itch as you look at it would be a bonus.
It's quite an itchy garden, isn't it?
But some nice flowers, some bright colours. You see, the thing is, Catherine is not very good in the house, so her boyfriend Lee does the cooking, the cleaning, the washing and everything, and Catherine potters around the garden, and that's her.
You're not going to be alone in the garden, Catherine. You're going to have a team of fit and talented gardening experts, the Garden Invaders, and their talented leader, Nikki Mager. She is. It's a bit of a slope down that garden, isn't
Worrying
it?
slope.
Oh, so what are you going to do in here?
Well, we're going to give you somewhere to sit and enjoy your garden, and we're going to split
Smashing.
it up into different rooms using lots of different materials. So
Lovely.
You have rooms in your
different,
garden.
yes.
Very nice. Sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
Catherine is a gardening expert. She's
good.
red hot in the gardening front, so if she's with you, I'm going to take Emily out the front.
Lovely. Good luck. Right, lots of work to do, but first of all, there's the invaders. Hello.
Hi.
First thing we need to do is mark out the areas, but we've got lots of bin bags up there.
Yes.
Put
That's
there.
all my
Yeah.
rubbish.
Oh, yours,
Yeah,
okay.
I've-
Need to get rid of that and start marking out the different areas in the garden, so come with
Okay,
me,
then.
lots of work to do.
Come on, Emily, let's go into the front garden. Oh, what have you had done here?
I'm having some roofing work done at the moment, so
Ah,
got this attractive
That's-
scaffolding
very attractive.
front of the house.
And look what we've draped around it to make it look so much nicer.
It looks nice.
These are the plants you can win.
Smash 'em.
Aren't they good? Pinks
Beautiful,
and blues, it's
yeah.
going to look great. And, ta-da, the star prize.
Oh, that's smashing.
Isn't it groovy?
Lovely.
This is a garden heater. You can whack it on nice and hot, and then you can sit out
Brilliant.
there in the winter, socialising with your friends.
Lovely.
Okay, so these are the plants for question one.
Lovely.
Lots of different foliage, lots of different shaped leaves. This is a hosta. I
Right.
think you might have one of these in your garden, actually.
I'm not sure. I know Catherine's definitely got one in her garden,
Okay.
so I'm familiar with
It's
that.
got these big heart-shaped leaves. These
Yeah.
ones are variegated, and in the early summer you get white bell-like flowers.
Smash 'em.
Quite tropical
Pretty.
looking. This is a fern, of course.
Yeah.
It dies down in the winter, so you have to cut it back a
Right.
bit. And finally we've got this is Eupatorium,
Right.
or hemp
Nice colour.
agrimony.
Right.
This is a chocolate variety, apparently,
Oh.
presumably because it's this nice kind of colour.
Chocolate plant. Lovely. Yep.
These are the plants you can win. Here's the question that wins them.
Right.
Normally, what colour is the flesh of the kiwi fruit?
Green.
Hey, hey!
That's it.
That's
was
it.
okay.
You win the plants.
Oh, brilliant.
Isn't that
Thank you.
fantastic?
Yeah.
That's how easy it is. Let's get them put in the garden. Garden Invaders, take these plants away, please. Put those in the garden. They're yours to do with as you wish.
Hey, thank you. busily clearing the turf, because what we're doing here, we've got a slope, which is a problem in a garden, because you don't want to get into retaining walls. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a ramp, and then we're going to use timber stone sleepers, which look like wood. They're really good to create a step and then a ramp again, working our way down the garden. We're actually going to divide it into 3 areas. Patio area, gravel area with some raised beds, and then we're going to put some trellising here to create a screen, and they're going to have squares cut into them to create some focal points and windows through. And then we're going to break from the square theme and symmetry into a round turf area, which is going to have some trellising at the back, which we're actually going to put lights on. And over here I've got Catherine, who must be doing the most boring job in the world, but it's very effective, jazzing up some really boring trellis. Think she'll like the design?
Yes, she'll love this, yeah.
Like the colour?
Colour's fine, she'll love that as well.
Kind of a cool Mediterranean blue. Now, the garden is actually going to have some symmetry, but it's going to create different areas for her to sit and enjoy the garden, different rooms. Did she think about different rooms?
She hadn't got a clue what to do,
that's good.
so
Good.
it's still going to be brilliant.
Right, well, you carry on with that, and I'm going to carry on with the paving. See you later.
These are the plants for question 2.
Are they?
Starting off here with a sedum. So kind of a stone crop. It has these fleshy leaves,
Right.
pink flowers,
They're nice.
kind of covers the ground quite nicely. This is Melianthus, or the honey plant.
Right.
It grows very big, actually. It goes about 2 to 3 metres. It has these kind of saw-like
Yeah,
leaves,
quite
quite dramatic.
vicious looking, yeah.
Yeah. This
Like
is
it.
switchgrass. Again, a nice kind of tall.
pretty.
You want some height. You want some
Yeah.
different heights in your garden. That's good. And finally, tucked down here, we have this one,
Oh.
which, believe it or not, is related to the convolvulus that you have in the back garden. You know, the one that we said was a weed?
Oh, yeah.
This is also convolvulus. This is Convolvulus neorum. But it's
Right.
obviously not like the one you've got. It's
Yeah.
a kind of shrubby thing. It has these lovely silvery,
Silvery,
olive
yeah.
leaves. So that's a
Smashing.
good one to have. Are sap-feeding garden pests like greenfly commonly known as lipids, aphids, or triffids?
I'll go with aphids. B.
Aphids?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's right! That's right. Aphid is
That is
correct.
brilliant.
So these are yours too.
Smashing.
Fantastic.
That's great.
Let's move on to question 3.
Lovely.
2 climbers.
Lovely.
Do you know anything about climbers?
Ivy is a climber,
Ivy is a climber, and this isn't one of them.
right?
Any idea what this is?
No, something pink or purple.
Pink or purple, great. That's such a good gardening answer. This is honeysuckle.
Oh, right.
This is a beautiful
okay.
variety that's quite unusual. It has these variegated leaves and flowers. Obviously not at the moment, but in the spring and summer it flowers. Very nice.
nice
And another
colour.
climber here, clematis.
Sweet. Oh, clematis, yeah.
Yes, this is clematis.
Yeah.
This is a mottled
I've
clematis.
seen
Has
different
these
ones
beautiful-
with
there's-
different flowers.
There's lots and lots of different varieties.
Yeah.
This is an evergreen one, which is quite nice because it means throughout the winter you have something covering the walls that you've got covered with the clematis. So it's going to
Brilliant.
look great on your fences on either side.
Okay.
Okay, so these are quite important for the design of your garden.
Right.
A green gauge is a sweet variety of which fruit? Plum, gooseberry, or grape?
Could be gooseberry. But I'll go with plum.
You're right to go with plums. Plums correct. Do you know green gauges? Do you grow up
I'm
with
good
green
on
gauges?
food.
You are very good at food. Aren't you? Let's hope all the rest of the
Good on
questions are
food.
food, which they're not.
What we've got here is a really boring patio. Everybody has one, and normally what people do, they come in and they want to rip the whole thing up. We've chosen not to do that today, and what we're going to do, we're actually going to add a different element to it. So I've removed random pavers, and what we've done is we've dug all the weeds out, levelled off the sand underneath, and what we're going to do, we're going to use cobbles. These are Caledonian cobbles, about £4 a bag. You can do them in a little mosaic, circular, create your own designs, make it very personal. You can use tinier gravel, glass beads, anything. Really effective way to jazz up an area. Very effective, very easy, very cheap. We've had to combat a slope in this garden, real problem, but we've actually made it really easy. We're actually creating sort of a boardwalk with one step in it just to break it down a little bit. Got these timber stone sleepers, really effective, look just like sleepers. On a wet bed, this one can go in here. Always use a rubber mallet. tamper it down. And that will continue and break up the garden.
Nice blue ones now. Got a nice
Purple's
pair of
blue.
blues. This is a relation to the thistle. It's obviously
Right.
a giant thistle. It's called a cardoon in Scotland. You can eat it.
Right, if
Over
I get
here-
desperate.
Over here we've got a clematis. Now we had a clematis earlier, and they're generally climbing plants. But this is like a freestanding clematis, but it has the same clematis leaf, a bit bigger. And these blue, they're scented as well, these little blue kind of like bluebell flowers.
I know.
And finally we've got the campanula down here, which is another delicate blue, is a good border plant. These little bell-like blue flowers. Okay, this is the question for your blue plants.
Right,
Okay, no cheating, because I know you're sneaky so-and-so. Okay, concentrate.
right.
Laurus nobilis, whose leaves are used in cooking, is popularly known as what?
Bay leaf. I
Bay
think.
leaf?
It's a guess. I'm going to have to go with a guess.
Bay is right. Bay tree. Bay tree gives bay leaves. Fantastic.
What,
Did you know that? Is it written on me? Is there some secret code I'm giving you?
wild guess.
Oh, you're so
actually.
sneaky. I'm sure you're getting answers fit into an earpiece.
I'm not yet.
Oh, anyway, you
I'm
win the
just
blue flowers.
Good guesser.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
You've got them
that's smashing.
all right so far. And I'm going to go and see what Catherine and the team are doing back there. So I'm going to take these
Right.
through. You
Make sure they're working hard.
don't cheat. Don't try and get copies of my questions. Behave.
No. Okay.
Whoa.
That was a
I
spider.
bought you a cardoon.
Oh, lovely, aren't they?
A cardoon for your garden.
She's doing well then.
She's doing extremely well. She's done 4 out of 4. Fantastic. New cobbled stuff here.
Yeah, just picked up a few random pavers just to break up a really boring patio, grey slabs, not very interesting. So
So talk me through what you're doing here.
yeah, we're going to put in some raised planters here,
Right.
just to bring the planting closer to the house, but higher as well.
This is great. This
I know, they're brilliant. Timber stone sleepers look just like wooden sleepers,
Uh-huh.
made from stone. We've had a problem with the slope.
you had a
That's-
big slope here. I was thinking, whoa, she's got a slope there.
Well, what we've done is, rather than sort of start moving a lot of soil and sort of cutting and filling, we've actually kept it on a slope, but we've built the sleepers up slightly.
Ah.
And then we're going to have a little gravel pathway that's going to lead on to a circular lawn area.
You just packed in all this stuff into a small garden.
Well, it's just to emphasise, never be frightened of sort of putting a lot into a small garden. Normally
why not?
people have a long garden, they put borders on either side and it's patio lawn.
Yeah,
So we've added another dimension to the patio, sort of bringing it out.
yeah. And you got Catherine painting the
I
trellis
know,
here.
bless her.
Bless. You're covered in paint.
Yeah.
This is coming along
Hopefully I'll finish
slow.
now.
Might have to
Two
speed.
more,
So she's got
but
to-
they're not as big as this.
Oh, good.
Well, get cracking. It looks fantastic. And I'm quite excited about the whole plan.
All right, we'll see you later.
See you
I'm
later.
up here with you anyway.
Emily, you would not believe what they've done to your garden. It looks
Oh.
fantastic. But
Brilliant.
it's quite wet in the rain, and I'm quite glad to
Yeah.
get under the
It's
scaffolding
better
here.
under here, under the scaffolding. Yeah.
What are you expecting? What do you think they're going to do there? Because it looks tremendous.
I've no idea. I've seen a few things going through, so vague sort of ideas, but no idea really.
No.
Just looking forward to anything.
So these are the plants for question 105. You've
Right.
done so well for somebody who claims to be a non-gardening
very
expert. Yeah. So do you like the look of these?
I do, very
Which one's
much.
your favourite?
I like this one.
Do you know
I
what
like
that
this
one's
colour. No.
It's called a stilby.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and this is the hyacinth version because it looks a bit like a hyacinth, the
Yeah.
same colour, pink. It's a very nice flower. And this one is bergamot.
Right.
Do you know bergamot?
No.
Bergamot is the herb that you put into Earl
right.
Grey tea.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Lovely.
this is Cambridge Red. It's a beautiful version.
Oh, you can
It's very nice big flowers.
You can smell it actually. Smell
Yeah.
the leaves.
And then finally this one, which is viburnum.
Yeah.
Now the thing with
Right.
viburnum is that it grows quite tall and it has these very delicate sort of flowers, but it looks quite spindly on its own.
Yeah.
What you want to do is let them seed and then kind of grow all around because you want big clumps of viburnum.
Right.
They look fantastic then.
Nice colour.
All right, those are the plants. Let's get it right. 5 out of
Question.
5 is what we're heading for. Slightly tricky one here, so concentrate the mind.
Right.
Attention's all on you. Don't worry. It's just the whole team out there are waiting for these
yeah.
plants.
Okay.
If you don't get them, their garden's going to be
Pressure's
ruined.
on.
Plus, it goes with your jersey.
It does, yes. It matches nicely.
Is a bill hook normally used for laying hedges, hanging onions, or picking cherries?
I've no idea. I'll go with A.
Okay, you're going for hedges.
Yeah.
You've done so well up until now. So it doesn't matter if you lost this one, but you got it right! Hedges correct! coaster. Did you really guess that? You're scarily accurate at your guesses. So you got them. Your favourite
brilliant.
plants are yours.
Smashing.
Okay, let's move on to question 6 before your luck breaks. We've got the hydrangea here, classic garden, British garden plants.
Yep.
These
Heard
sort of
of
big
those a
heads,
lot.
you know those? Variegated leaves, very pretty, pink.
Yeah.
And the colour of the hydrangea changes according to your soil. Did you know that?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's like litmus paper. It goes from pink to blue
Yeah.
depending on how acid or alkali someone is.
Oh, right.
Here we've got aster, little daisy-like flower, these tiny little flowers. Again, it looks lovely if you have a big sea of those. They're all quite dainty flowers. And finally, this one is gaura, which flowers for ages, has these long sort of stalks of flowers. But it flowers, once it flowers all the way through the summer. Okay, and a white flower is in the question that we're going to ask.
Oh, right.
Okay, so this is the last question. You got 5 out of 5. This will be 6. You'll be 100%. You'll be the top-notch, green-fingered goddess of Walsall.
Or the luckiest.
Or the luckiest. Okay, so here it is. Which daisy gets its name from the feast celebrated on September the 29th, about the time it starts to flower?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
No? No idea?
Sorry, no.
What a shame. It is
go.
Michaelmas.
Oh,
The
right.
Michaelmas daisy.
Right.
Any never heard
I've
of that?
heard of Michaelmas, but not
The
not
Michaelmas daisy. Well, it's also a white flower, but you don't get these white flowers, unfortunately. But never mind. Let's go and have a cup of tea.
Great. That was hard.
Okay, Emily, we've come in from the rain into your beautiful front room. I have to say, I can't quite believe it. You've only been here 3 weeks.
I've had a lot of help. I've had a lot of help from friends and from Mum and Dad. And I've got everybody working in here.
Foolishly, earlier on in the day, you admitted to me that you've got an art A-level. Is that true?
Yes, that's right.
You don't admit that to us because we want you to do something creative. We've got paintbrushes and we've got paint.
Lovely.
Because we'd like some lights in the garden and we want some candle holders. So we've got these very expensive glass objets, which are actually jam jars.
Yep.
And we're going to ask you to paint them in this fantastic array of colours, green, purple or yellow.
Good
and
choice.
For each of the 3 colours you have 1 brush. Again,
Okay.
there's obviously the candle lights that go inside. Okay, did you get the idea?
I think so, yeah. Just go for it.
So I'm going to leave you with these.
Okay.
Get painting, be creative. When I come back, Nikki and I, we want to be dazzled by your brilliance.
Right.
And if we're really dazzled, then you can win back some of those plants that you didn't win earlier.
Smash him.
Get going.
Okay, thank you.
So remember, Nikki, that Emily has an A-level in art.
I didn't know that.
Bear that in mind while you're looking at her handiwork.
I think it's brilliant. I love the colours. I think it's a really good idea. Everybody's got jam jars or something lying around you can make a feature of.
Yeah.
I love the colours. I love the designs. You know, sort of floral. That one's. I like that one.
This is
You like
nice,
that
isn't
one?
it? The circles.
Bit retro.
60s.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, a
nice,
bit retro
throwback.
and the stripes.
What do they look like in the dark? Let's see if I turn the light up. Oh,
Very atmospheric.
very smart.
That looks stunning in the garden,
Yeah.
actually. They'll look really, really good and just add that sort of extra bit.
So, full marks?
Yes.
So you get to win one of the plants back. Which one would you like?
I think this one, the hydrangea.
I do, actually. I think it'll be really good in your garden. It's got lovely leaves, lovely colour, so yeah.
Top notch.
Brilliant.
Now you
Thank
get
you.
to play with your fairy lights a bit longer.
Smash him.
Occupy yourself until you get to see the garden. You have to be patient, I'm afraid. If you get catch
yeah,
the
I'll grab
hydrangea,
that.
we'll crack out into the garden. See you later.
Thanks, bye.
Oh, can we walk on this now?
In the middle.
Look at these plants. They look so nice in.
I know, they look brilliant.
Oh,
it's-
and look at your path.
Oh,
That's a winner everywhere. Your trellis is up.
yes, which is for you, really.
This is my job.
Yeah, I've just put it there specifically for you.
Ah.
What
do I
I've
do?
decided to do is, because I don't want a solid barrier, and we've got some climbers eventually going to go up here,
Yeah.
I need some sort of windows.
Oh.
Cut into them. So, lads,
Oh.
you can have the whole lot, because I know how much you like dressing up. So,
What are you saying, Nikki?
And of course, this is the most dangerous pit.
Is that it?
That's it. No
I've got all
power tools this time.
All this protection for
Yes.
a saw.
No, I think you look quite good. So, you know, we need just a square in there, so it's entirely up to you. And then when Catherine's finished painting over there, you can cut a square in there. Go, Alistair, go!
Free at last! Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last.
You've got to just paint those little end bits.
Nikki.
And then you can be free. One of my favourite plants in the garden today is this Melianthus. Lovely glaucous leaves, a really nice sort of limey green colour, and this will fill this space. It will grow to about a metre and a half fairly quickly. My next favourite plant, so I've got the lovely pathway, is a sedum, Atlanticum, which I've chosen to actually put in the raised beds. It's actually sort of a late summer, autumn flowering plant. And what happens is that the heads of this plant go to a vibrant pink colour in autumn. I think any garden needs one of these, and it'll grow here and it'll really cover this area nicely and will be a real spectacular plant in these raised beds. The other plant is this wonderful cardoon thistle. I just love the flower. The head, the leaf form adds real beauty and a bit of sort of exotic glamour to a garden. Love them, worth having. I think an important aspect in the garden, which everybody thinks of last, is what you're going to use for lighting. I've chosen to use one of these nettings, which is about $49.95 from sort of hardware stores. Always buy the ones that are for outside use. That's very important. And if you are going to use these, use the proper electrics. You need circuit breakers and you need to use the proper cable and bury it normally and have an electrician come round. If you don't want to use this sort of effect, you can use simple things which are really good for barbecue areas, a lot cheaper than the lights on the trellis. They range from about $2.99 to $4.99, come in different sizes. And what you use there, inside they've got sort of plastic containers. And you fill these up with what we're choosing today is citronella oil, lamp oil, and actually keeps the bugs away, so that's effective. And what you do is you fill it up, pop that in there, and then you light it, and they're really good, short-lived, but have a real impact. The other ones you can use, which are quite popular now, are these solar panel lights. Good because you can move them around the garden, so they're not static. Problem is they take 2 days to charge, which can be a problem. And of course, we have the simple but very effective jam jars. You can also use tins, just baked bean tins, and drill some holes in and pop the lights in, and then you get this lovely effect. These are really cheap and simple. You can personalise them, and they're just really fun in the garden.
Aww.
Fairy lights.
It's really pretty.
It is very
It's like
pretty.
Christmas in
Go
the
for a little
garden.
bit.
Do you think she's going to love it?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yes.
Wasn't expecting lights.
Does it fit the
No.
bill? Sort of in socialising?
Definitely.
Really?
Evenings out in the garden in the summer.
Okay, well, the next thing you have to do is go and get Emily ready.
Okay.
Yeah, smarten her up, smarten yourself up. It's
Right.
the big moment for her.
Okay.
Off you trot. Think back to this morning. What was it like all those eons of time ago? Describe it.
Big bin bags full of
Rubbish.
grass cuttings and rubbish, and very yellow straw-like grass.
That's about it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, now!
God! I'm gonna cry.
Oh, go on, cry for us.
Oh,
I can't cry.
I can't believe it.
Oh.
What do you reckon?
Oh, have you done all this?
There's so much to look at. Come on, have a
I
look.
can't believe how it's built down.
Patios, we've got a
Go on,
slope.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Come on down.
Oh, look at
Investigate.
these. Oh, those are my plants.
The plants that you
That-
won.
yeah.
Congrats.
Well, you've got your raised beds near the
Yeah.
patio. You've got cobbles now breaking up that horrible sort of patio.
Brilliant.
You've got a
They
nice
look
timber
smashing.
stone path going down.
That is lovely.
Planting.
Really nice.
You've got a little turf area at the back with those sort of fairy lights over your
Oh, they're
trellising.
so pretty. I haven't seen those at the
Lights,
back.
little windows going through, so eventually
Yeah.
the climbers will cover that, but you still can just have a sneaky sort of view through there. And lots
Brilliant.
of plants that will basically look after themselves.
It really is lovely. I can't believe how it's
Look
built
at the
up
beautifully
so well.
painted trellis as
Yes.
well. That
Emily,
is your friend Catherine's doing.
Thank you very much. It's lovely.
You need one more thing to finish it off, and that is the star prize, the
Right.
heater. Okay, so I'm going to ask the two of you to come take your
Okay.
positions for the star prize question here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is very important. You can confer. You've done very well, a lot of guesswork, but you two
I
can
know, yeah.
confer. It's
Good
multiple
guessing today.
choice. Okay.
Okay.
So concentrate. You can take as much time as you like. This is the star question. Which oil is normally used to mix oil paints? Olive oil, castor oil, or linseed oil?
It's not olive oil,
No.
I don't think.
No.
Not castor oil.
Go for the last one.
Linseed oil.
Are you sure? Go for
As
the
sure
last
as we're
one.
gonna be,
Go
aren't
for the
we?
last one.
Yeah, we'll go for linseed oil.
Linseed oil? Linseed oil is right! Yay! You won the heater! Bring it on in! Look at her!
Oh,
She's magnificent!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is the heater that you've won for your new socialising, entertaining garden. Are you pleased?
Thank you. Yes. Oh, it's
brilliant.
unbelievable.
Well, thanks
Really
to Catherine for all her painting work.
Thank you.
And to Nikki for her fantastic
Thank you,
design.
Nikki. It's
To the
brilliant.
Garden Invaders for their joyous talent.
Thank you
in doing
all.
it all. Thanks to you for watching, of course. It wouldn't be the same without you. So join us next time. And until then, a goodbye from us all. Goodbye.